Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here we go. Trouble, 38. 36.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jack Jones.
Ready, hut.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down.
Ready, set, hut.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. They'll take this down to the 23. Ashton Davis there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no...
And he will take it in himself. Bryce Young, touchdown Chargers. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing, Lance. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain
Here's
of 6.
3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Set.
He'll try and run it with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
On 1st down is Young. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
The 17-yard line.
Now Young going to keep it himself. And he's in! Bryce Young, touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0.
Eddie Pinheiro sets the kickoff.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Shot. Come on. Set.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. Arnold Ebiketie. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game. Number 4 on the season. Lance looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
15.
Now Lance. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down mark.
Yard gain. It's 4th down.
6. Mega. Steel. Black. Ready.
To throw is Lance. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he is going to have the Jaguars 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
Ready. Set.
10 at the 22-yard line.
52. Set. Hut. 10. Black. Ready.
They'll run, and here is Brooks. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Jaguar.
Here's Lance. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. To throw, here's Lance. This one caught at the 4. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Pistol snap with Lance. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Ready?
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Down.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3. But a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Punt.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Come on, set. 52 Blaster. Set, go.
A handoff. It's Brooks running right. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go. 33. Punt.
We'll try to pick this up with a jet sweep. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
So interesting play call here, Mike, right? So 3rd and short, we're used to seeing people just run it up the middle, just pick up a fresh set of downs. But so often, if you know exactly how the defense is going to align in there tight, there's a great
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Here's a 2-point try. Lance bringing the offense to the line.
Red, 38. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Black Shot. Hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
14. Jaguars 6. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready. ante. Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Set, hut. Black 40. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Set, hut.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down and 8.
Set, ready. 45. Beetle blue. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Set.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. And the Chargers have the first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, 43 rail. Set, go.
To throw is Young. Moving to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Watch out now. 50 series. Drill. Let's go. Hut, hut.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14.
Lance. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Black Ultra. Black 40. Ready. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Claws red. Red. 38. Black shot. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He'll look to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
I got it. Hut.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3.
Being on some chill. 0 to 100, real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, you can still sell.
Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Steal. Check that.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
50. Ready. Green jack. Yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's 19 yards for the 2nd straight play. They are rolling. Another 1st down. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check hut.
Here's Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go. 60 red. Hut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Let's go. Ready.
Henry. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Up the middle they go. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Forced out left. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal.
A 24-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hut.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Finding room across midfield. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
On the double.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
Come on, set.
1st and 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ready.
Give inside, it's Brooks. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Set. Red, cycle. 45. Watch you. Yellow. Set.
Lance looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Hut.
Rather start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10.
Set. Drill green. 10 black. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Field black. Claws red. Black shot. Hut, hut.
A second down throw for Young. Rolling right. He runs with it. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Green back. Yellow, 43. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's left side to Tucker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Open left side is Gesicki. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Now Young, moving outside the pocket. This is tossed. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Set, hut, hut.
A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the fourth quarter. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Let's go. Black, 95. Ready?
Throwing, Lance. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black, red, cycle.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, cut.
Another try with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Here's Lance. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Opposite, green, hut, hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
32.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready, set.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
At this stage of the game, it's all about maximizing your possessions. But in order to get the ball back, your defense needs stops. Great job there on 3rd and short, forcing the 4th down. In all likelihood, they're going to get the ball back here late in the 4th quarter.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They'll go. Young. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
At the 43-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
I had a dream to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey.